What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, y'all Real, aka T Spillin. Welcome to Spilling All the Tea. Have some reality for you guys. It is going to be Shahs of Sunset, Season 4, Episode 6. And since this is Spilling All the Tea, I gotta have some tea for you guys. But because, again, since it's still Passover, like I said, I have some rum and Coke in the cup. But it will suffice, you guys. It will suffice. And, of course, I gotta hit the vape. So, for this particular episode, what I will say is it was more. There were parts of that I'm just like, don't care. I'm not gonna lie, don't care. Because it seems, and because like I said, some parts were just rehashes, other parts were messy, other parts were, I want sympathy, and then, of course, the one part was just like, okay, something that is just beautiful and legit, and, that whole type thing, like, I was like, yes, but I'll go ahead and get into it. This might be a short review. If it is, hey, it is what it is, y'all. So you have, so the very next day, you have Mike and Jess. Jess says how, she couldn't speak afterwards because of just everything that had happened. With, Gigi dropping a bomb the way that she did. And, she couldn't hardly sleep. And, Mike isn't mad about the accusation. He's more mad that Jess was hurt. And Jess's whole thing is just like, of course it was the wrong time and place if you want to bring something like that up, but she's mad that, his friends allowed Gigi to just let the information out where she did and how she did it, so Jess is somewhat blaming the friends, and Mike even said is pretty much defending them in spite of the bullshit, not necessarily, and it's just one of those where it's like he kind of understands, why they did what they did, given the heart-wrenching story, is it heart-wrenching? Whatever, the tearful story that was given to them, and Jess is mad that he continues to defend them. Mike even said it didn't happen. He didn't do it. And, Jess lays down a law and just says that we won't speak of this again. If anybody asks you, just say, me and my girl, we talked about it, we handled it, it's done. I can feel that. But I like the fact that it's like, we hashed this out, but we're done. Ain't no more discussing it. Good with that. So now we have Reza and Adam. And Asa stops over, and she brings up the day before, of course, because we all know, everybody's going to rehash this fucking situation. And she mentions how she talked to Mike, but Mike wasn't mad about the situation, but mad about all of them and the part that they played in it. And Asa does not like the fact that blame should be placed between, Mike and Gigi, but instead of the blame being like literally laying on either one of them, it's the people in the middle that are to blame. And Reza kind of tells her, well, Gigi is on her way, and Gigi, feels worse now that it has come out. You think you would? Really? But Asa shares the conversation with Gigi and mentions that he said nothing happened at all. One thing that I will say is I really feel in this particular scene that Asa is being all types of messy. Because she was one of the main ones that Reza even said it too. And even Sherman. Now, Sherman wanted Mike in the last episode to go back and talk to her because he was like, look, dude, just resolve the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done told you my piece. I told you how I feel. But you have Reza, and I think Reza was trying to I really do think he was trying to be genuine with the whole, let's just settle this. I think Asa was being messy, you know, like just go back and like I really do think she wanted this shit played up for the cameras. How I feel. I love Asa. I like her personality. I like the fact that she's spiritually inclined. But I think that she was trying to keep up bullshit. And the fact that she not only told Reza and Adam the conversation that she had with Mike, she then goes and repeats it, but then tells Gigi. So, and I can see where Mike's feeling because he feels like there is no loyalty in this group. Especially when, if you really look at the grand scheme of things, Gigi was on the outs for quite some time. I want to at least say for the first 2 seasons. I think the 3rd season is when they started to like bring her back into the group. But Mike has always been a constant. So, yeah. And Gigi doesn't like being doubted, and she keeps pushing the whole polygraph test. So, we're at MJ's house now. Reza comes over. Reza asks if Charlie's on his way. He is. And even asks if he's going to meet with her mother, Vita. And she's like, yes, and he feels that, okay, I need to, you know, prep him for the mom. And Charlie stops over. Reza does his prepping, and he tells him after, you know, just how he feels that Vita would interrogate him. Make sure you compliment her, bring flowers, and look her in the eye. And if it go left, call me and I will bail you out. And I felt that was a beautiful scene, not going to lie. So now we have Asifa. She's at Gigi's house packing because Bobby found a place. She's afraid of the living aspect because that is the part that kind of threw them for a loop last time. And, you know, staying with that person, you know, or staying with him, they got into verbal fights, her hitting below the belt, blase, blase, blah. And she pretty much says that if it doesn't work this time, that she's going to just be done with him. So now we get to Mike. He's at work, and he's trying to figure out, you know, why after a year did, you know, Gigi feel that she wants to just bring something like this up. And, you know, like, what was her intent? And given everything, Mike, he leaves work, and he's like, you know what? He's just finna go ahead and just move forward with, you know, Jess. Just like, you know what? I'm going to put all this behind me. You know, I'm not going to look in my rearview mirror anymore. I'm going to look through the windshield, and I'm going to move towards my future. You know what? Salute you, brother. So, we're at MJ's now. Charlie stops over for breakfast to meet with the mother. Her mother, Vita, stops over, and it's obvious, and even MJ says it. She didn't tell her mother because her mother does not like surprise. Her mother likes to be in control, blah, blah, blah. Vita is being cold, not really saying a whole lot to Charlie, but Charlie's putting everything out there that, you know, I'm Jewish, I have this, I do this, because he's trying to engage her. And I understand what he's trying to do. I can understand why Vita's being cold. You know, I've even said, you know, if I have kids, now, I'm probably not going to be cold. I'm going to be asking a million and one motherfucking questions, like, who you, what you want, what, who, when, where, what. So I get it. I got it. My only thing is, MJ's a grown-ass woman. You know, I even know shit, if I bring a girl home, you know, to meet my dudes are pretty much saying, shit, if they make you happy, that's all that matters. As long as she don't come over disrespecting, we good. I ain't even gotta like her ass, but as long as she makes you happy, we can work from there. That's how, so, you know, and like I said, I'm 28, so that's how my mom feel. Now, if I was back being 16 years old, hell, you best believe any motherfucking bitch that I bring up in the house, you know, she gonna be like, who you? What the fuck you on my son? Huh? What? Giving her the 3rd degree plus something. So, you know, I don't know how I really feel about that. But I find it to be funny that as the dialogue occurs, you know, Vita doesn't really say anything, but, you know, you got, like, you know, Vita here, and then they have a side-by-side of Reza of what I guess everybody thought that she would be saying with certain things. It was actually very, very funny. And, you know, let me see. Vita says, this breakfast was for me to meet Charlie. We met, now what? You know, it's just like, and, I mean, we've all seen how Vita is, so I don't think anybody should be surprised. And Charlie says, you know, he cares immensely for MJ, and MJ says that, you know, now that they met, you know, they need to, you know, start working towards getting to know each other. And MJ was happy that, you know, Charlie could have literally chucked the deuces, but he stayed there and fought through it. So she, you know, she feels that, okay, he really wants to be with her. So now we get to Asifa and Bobby. All I'm gonna say about them is, you know, They wake up together, and it's already starting off on a bad foot. She tells him before she do, "I want to wipe my hands on decorative towels." He gets in his feelings, and she's like, "Well, this is not, a showcase house or whatever." Yeah, yeah, yeah. And what else? She's upset that she didn't get a morning kiss, and he's like, "You don't cook, you don't clean, you don't make the bed." She's like, "I'm not a housewife, I'm not a maid." And then she's like, if that's what you want, hire one. I work, even though I work from home, but then I go to the gym and it's just like, I don't even know. I really just don't know how to take outside. I do feel they need to compromise, give and take. I'll be straight up with you. Asafa is not someone that I could ever see myself fucking being with, cause nah, I just couldn't do it. But Bobby, hey, more power to you. And the fact that y'all want to try it yet again, hey, hopefully it works out better for those guys. So I'm going to skip to one part, and then I'm going to finish this off on a good note. So Gigi goes to the doctor because, she's doing a checkup on her arthritis. And, she's showing her vulnerable side. And Asafa is with her, and Asafa feels it's such a beautiful thing since, Gigi is always so strong and guarded. And then, of course, Asafa brings up the mic situation. So this couldn't get brought up when you were packing to go move in with... okay. And, Gigi just feels bad that, that Jess is hurting and, is sympathizing with Jess's feelings. So we have Mike, and, Mike mentions that skydiving is on Jessica's bucket list. And that is what they're going to do. So they're going through the motions, being told, okay, well, this is what this is how you do it. You could possibly die, possibly hurt yourself, yeah. And y'all gotta forgive me, I'm looking for my pen. Sorry. And, oh shit. Twitter going off. So, Mike is getting nervous, getting anxious, especially because he's going to propose. So they're in the plane. And right before, and now he was the first to go out, and then it was going to be Jess. So before he goes out, he asked her to marry him, and I'm just sitting back because I'm smiling because I'm just like, this is so beautiful. Mind you, I've always thought about how I would propose. That would not be it, because I'm letting y'all know, Yarel is not jumping out of a perfectly good moving aircraft. Will not do that. Will not. But I thought it was so beautiful. And then as she's coming down, it's like this big ass tarp that says, "Will you marry me?" She's emotional. I'm getting ready to cry because this is one of those where you can see like these feelings are legit. And it was just such a beautiful moment. It really was. Like, I'm so happy for them. And just recently, Mike had posted a picture on his Twitter, linked to his Facebook, of both of them being married. And might I say, they looked very beautiful, in their respective, suit and wedding dress. But just together, those two look beautiful. So that's it, y'all. That is my recap. I think this would be more of a synopsis, more or less. But this is Shahs Sunset Season 4 episode, I believe this is 6 now, y'all. 6. I was right. 6. With this video and all others, please rate, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, share with a buddy, share with your family members, share on your social media. And if you have any questions you'd like to ask me, email me at spillingallthetea@gmail.com. The link is down below. You can also follow me on Twitter at tspilling, which is also down below. To all my old subscribers, thank y'all for rocking out with me. To all the new subscribers, welcome to the family. To all those who are just, looking around, if you like what you see, you can join the family by easily clicking the subscribe button. And I spill the tea so you guys can catch it, as always. That's what I do here on Spilling All the Tea. And, yeah, until next time, I love you guys. Thank you for all the support. And, yeah, peace.